Hello leaders, welcome. In this session, we're working on belief. Yes, I can. I know a lot of us have seen me wear this black belts. The story and origin, since from a belief session, is when I was a junior growing up the ranks, some of you guys know this, some of you do not, but believers are the hardest one for me as far as getting in front of a group and teaching, and public speaking was extremely hard. So when I got my 4th degree, my instructor allowed me to customize my black belt, so I got belief on my belt. So this session is it's always a favorite of mine. Plus, one of my favorite quotes you'll hear in class is part of belief. But let's jump in. We're going to work on double nunchuck this session. A lot of us had an opportunity to do single nunchucks for low ranks, double nunchucks for high ranks. We're going to be using some of those skills in this session, which you will see shortly in the video. Stay tuned after the video. I'm going to walk through normal speed. I'm going to talk about the form. And at the very end, I'm going to show you some fun, cool XMA traditional level ups that you can kind of see. So if you have extreme chucks, you can grab them. If you have Pro Tech, which is the foam ones, you can grab those as well, which I have to the side with me. So I'm going to show you both at home. And if you're curious what XMA nunchucks look like, it's just the chain is shorter, so it's faster. It moves faster, so for the flashiness. But let's jump in. Let's get started. Okay, good. Kanye. Hey, Jay. So first things first, when we hold for nunchucks to get started, you have to hold the top, just like if you would for a regular weapon, just like we started the session. Hold one hand at the very top, sorry, last session. My apologies, misspoke. You're gonna show your weapon, you're gonna step the left foot, and you're gonna bring your weapons in. And when we do that, it's not gonna be 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be the same time. So the goal is by the time this foot lands, you're curving it. From here, you're gonna pick your nunchucks up. You're gonna hold your thumb on the bottom, fingers hold the top. You're gonna release the fingers, your thumb still stays locked. Bring it under, circle up. What that is I'm trying to do I'm trying to show number 9 with my nunchuck. With my XMA nunchucks, they're short, so you really can't see how the nunchuck moves. But with our Pro Tech ones, the foam ones, you'll be able to see because the rope is longer. So from here, I'm gonna shoot. I shoot, I bring it out. From here, I'm gonna look. Hey, this form lives on an angle. So I'm gonna do normal speed at an angle, we'll walk through an angle, and I'm gonna do one time straight. So you can kind of see it straight line. But I'm gonna look, I'm gonna step into a back stance. I'm gonna begin. And photo, shoot, awesome job. Hey, so that is the half of the nunchuck form which we're working on this session. So let's walk through it and let's talk about that. So once again, present, step out. Once again, we kind of already talked about earlier. You're gonna be here, you're gonna release your fingers, bring it down. From here, step the back stance. This first strike's called a scissor strike. Your scissors, just like scissors, they work, one blade's on top, one blade's on bottom. That's what your nunchucks does. One's gonna be on top, one's gonna be on bottom. What tells you which one's on top is your my front leg. My front leg's left, my left hand's on top. Right hand's on top. So 1, 2. From here, I'm gonna step forward to a front stance. I'm gonna do a figure 8. 1, 2, I bring it down into my arms, like an arm wraps, and I circle up, which we did last session. With the figure 8, just like the scissor strike, if my front leg is right, the right hand stays on top. If I switch feet, which is not yet related in the form, left foot, left on top. Okay, let's get back to the form. So from here, I'm gonna look over my back shoulder. From here, I'm gonna triangle, no circle up. I know we work a lot as far as circling up and adding that level. This does not have a circle up. Back triangle. And at the very end of the video, we talked about showing level up. We're gonna talk about what these triangles do. From here, you're gonna step forward to a back stance. Scissor. It repeats. Scissor. Step forward, left one front, now left hand top. 1, 2. Bring it down like an arm wrap. Circle up. Look again. Your back shoulder. Front triangle, no circle up. Swing to a middle stance. Triangle, no circle up. Now we do leg wraps, like we did last session, but we're gonna alternate. 1, 2, 3. Slide in. 1, 2, 3. And you're gonna finish here. We bottle. We're gonna put our nunchucks up, and then we're gonna work on catching. Just like that. Awesome job. So now I'm gonna do walk in a straight line, so you can practice at home on a straight line. And once you come here, we're gonna angle, and it's a 45-degree angle. I present, boom. Step into a back stand, scissor. 1, 2. I step forward, figure 8. 1, 2. So you see how the nunchucks clicked and clacked? We don't want that. That's when you'll lose points, take off if you compete with it or perform with it. You wanna make sure it stays in its own length. From here, back, shoulder. Look over, adjust to a back stance. 1 triangle, 2 triangles, step forward, repeat. Scissor, scissor, step forward, figure 8. Look over the back shoulder. Triangle, triangle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And move here, catch, then button. Good job. So ladies, this is half the video. If you like, Ms. Rossi, I love nunchucks. Favorite weapon, this is an awesome form. And like I said, if you want to compete in our competition in April and you want to try to do the whole thing, below in the links, we're gonna add our HCA masters that developed it in this nunchuck form, show it in different segments as well, and show you the full form. So if you want to see the full form, click the video below, and you can have a chance to see one of our, I believe it's Master Barry, if I'm not mistaken. He'll be able to show you the full thing. Okay. From here, let's have some fun before we dismiss and show you some fun level ups that you can do that some of us might not know. If you might know, I'm going to show you a little bit harder of a skill. Okay, so let's open it up. The first thing is actually one of my favorites. It's 360 handle. Okay, I love this. It's something that I do a lot as far as, and you can upgrade this in different ways. Like actually so many different ways. So you go across the body. From here, you're going to do half. You finish the reverse grip, thumb up to the end. From here, you're going to throw it backwards. Hip, hip, circle up. Okay, let me grab the Protect nunchucks. You can see the difference. With the XMA, I have to use my fingers since the chain is shorter. The nunchucks, I use my full hand. Okay, from here, across the body, I turn my wrist, and I turn it back. And so 1, turn, circle up. Boom, beautiful. So if you don't have that, stop the video and practice it. If you have it, continue watching. So let's upgrade it now. So you go hip, 360, stop. From here, you're gonna pin your palm up, and you're gonna continue, and pulse through. So it means you do a full triangle with a 360 in it. So once again, you hip, 360, stop right here. See how the nunchuck's still moving in the circle momentum? You wanna keep that. You bring it up, and you turn your wrist, and the circle's up. So you're doing a 360 here and there, which eventually will build into doing, our high ranks have done this, a high-low figure 8. So instead of vertical, it makes actually a horizontal figure 8, just like that. You circle here and there. Boom, just like that. Okay, hopefully everyone's back and watching for the next one. The next one is, in the form you notice I did triangle, no circle up, triangle, no circle. So these are called a double triangle. In our black belt nunchuck form, this is actually a 7 count. There's only 6 hits, don't know why it's called 7. But it's called the 7 count. So it goes hip, 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 hip. So if you want to advance, it's boom. And if you kind of hear, it's supposed to be like horse trotting. Da, da. And then you try to go faster and faster. 1, 3, 2, and time. Boom. So now if you have that, if you don't have that, pause like we did last time. If you have it, continue watching. We're gonna make it harder. We're gonna do the same thing with over the head. Okay, so you do hip, hip. Do you see my black collar? You're gonna follow your collar and you go around. Hip, hip. Around, hip, hip. Good. So now let's do the other hand. Hip, hip. The collar's hidden because it's inside the uniform, but you're gonna follow this collar around. Hip, go up, around. And you make a big circle. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now this is where the hard part comes in. Your goals combine with the overhead. So hip, hip. From here, as they switch, instead of going up like we did last time, you're gonna go opposite. You're gonna go over your head. Leave it here now. Hip. Now you're gonna switch places. And then you get faster. 3, 2, 1. If you want to make it harder, you add a hand roll and a hand roll to finish up, and then boom, combine it all. But that's loving that, make it harder as far as nunchucks. When you start, take it slowly. You will probably hit yourself in the head. I have hit myself more times than I can count. So take it slowly, breathe. Use your padded ones first if you have not done this, and then if you have XMA nunchucks, I'm going to challenge you to switch your XMA nunchucks. And then you can do all the same tricks. Oh, you can do those hand rolls we talked about. Just like that. Awesome job. Before we dismiss, I know I kind of showed this one. My favorite XMA trick is using that, but use 2. And then you wrap it, and you toss it. Oh no! And one comes down. See, that's why we practice, so we make it better and better. So, awesome. If nunchuck's your favorite weapon and you want to talk about getting the extreme ones, I know some students have it, to make it moves faster and quicker for extreme, come talk to us at the desk. Juliet and Kanye. AJ.